What did Christmas Eve at Mar-a-Lago look like? One big party, according to Page 6. According to reports, Donald Trump was behind the DJ decks and he closed his set with YMCA, with some in the crowd doing the Trump dance. And the president-elect reportedly played a number of tunes, including the theme of Phantom of the Opera, as well as Elvis Presley songs. And tickets for the Christmas Eve event went for $350 each. But here's a little video of Donald Trump busting out some moves. So he's not behind the DJ decks there, but those moves are iconic. It's funny.
Amazing.
That
he's still waxing and milking, even if he's not on the
tickets were $300, $350. I think people would pay a lot more to see Donald Trump.
Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't need the money.
Well,
so I wonder why wouldn't it just be a sort of invitation only event for his, his first buddy, his Elon Musk's and everything. I imagine he's probably giving the money to a charity of his choice. And I'm just going through my mind trying to imagine what sort of charity Donald Trump would choose, astronauts for Trump or
Love it.
It'd be something amazing. But it's just, I think it is just so, and we're seeing this sort of stuff just light up everywhere, be it, football games where everyone's doing a little Trump dance, or there's all these crazy memes doing the rounds at the moment. The internet, the whole mood of America seems to have changed. And I think there was this kind of really constricted sort of fear that, that no one was allowed to say anything or no one was allowed to... I actually just rewatched the Dave Chappelle, The Closer special last night on Netflix, and just the amount of anxiety that people felt about what they were and weren't allowed to say or do in public, the earnestness, the sort of doctrinaire sort of nagging by sort of liberal left East and West Coast Karens to the general population. And now it's almost like everyone has kind of realised, oh, we don't actually have to listen to them anymore. We can just sort of have fun, do stupid stuff. And the fact that Donald Trump's signature, all the woke people attack him, obviously. Donald Trump's signature tune is from a gay pop group of the 1970s who sing about staying at the YMCA because it's all men, and whose makeup includes, an African-American, an Indian who may or may not be strictly Native American. I'm not sure if they've done a DNA test. And let's not forget the construction worker and the traffic cop. But again, it's just so kind of bizarre and it makes no sense. And that's kind of the fun of it. There's no longer this humorless orthodoxy about what people have to believe and how they and how they have to behave. And I think that is what the left constantly missed about Trump's attraction. And I've got mate of mine in the Labor Party constantly bombarding me with just joyous tweets about how awesome it is to be under Trump, because people, even on the left, are just so sick to the back teeth of it. And they thought this was a life sentence, and Trump has actually shown no. And it's not. It doesn't have to be. All we have to say is, screw you.
And Kamala Harris was trying to bang on about joy, but then look what the joy Donald Trump is bringing. He's kind of becoming this cultural icon. He's becoming this cool politician with young people, even though he's a 78-year-old, and people can't get enough of his dance moves.
That's the complete irony of it. Kamala Harris ran her whole, or attempted to run her whole campaign on this concept of bring joy back. But really, it's as Joe said, it's the left that is killing joy.
Yeah.
And Trump is bringing joy back, and is kind of cool, countercultural, Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. Like, it's all adding to this sense that America is back, fun is back, we can actually be optimistic. And I think it's that optimism that actually underlines the joy that we're seeing, and the way the cultural vibe has just completely swung is genuinely incredible. And to see, even you said young people, Gen Z YouTubers that I watch coming out, supporting Trump, doing content with Trump, speaking at Trump rallies, that is just unheard of. Seeing a 25-year-old male like Bryce Hall, for example, very famous TikToker, YouTuber, and he spoke at a Trump rally. Like, it is just, I don't think we've ever seen that kind of complete pendulum swing in pop culture ever.
And he's brought sarcasm back. He's brought humour back. You know, the election campaign when he was trolling Joe Biden, he brought out the garbage truck. He's so funny.
It's so funny. That's the thing. It's funny.
It's just such a disruptor. Politicians don't speak that way.
That's right. It's kind of like, you know, the chaser for Republicans. And again, and this is the thing. And again, this is another really creepy thing about the kind of new doctrinaire upper middle class left who have become the new establishment. And, you know, again, you've got everyone from, you know, Johnny Rotten to Joe Rogan, all these ex kind of people who thought they were the rebels and they were the larrikins and they were the you know, they were the wild ones, saying, no, the left's now the horrible doctrinaire one. And Kamala Harris banging on about joy is actually the perfect example, because she's not actually saying anything funny. She's not actually giving you something to be joyous about. She's just saying, you have to be joyful. I mean, that's kind of Pol Pot thing, isn't it? That's right. You have to love your leader. You have to be filled with love for the new republic. You have to love the Big Brother. You know, like that is what you do when you don't actually, you know, it's a feeling without content. Comedians don't, you know, talk about joy, talk about laughter. Donald Trump doesn't get laughs by going up and saying, all right, everybody laugh now. Like, you do get it by being funny. And it's being funny that, and again, you know, Ricky Gervais, Bill Maher, Dave Chappelle, you know, people right across the spectrum who have been railing against this cancel culture, railing against the censoriousness of the new left. And the new left sort of just hasn't been listening and just said, no, we're just going to carry on telling you what to think and telling you why all these things are offensive. And eventually everyone just got together and went, F you.
Yeah.